back to part 2 of touring the tallest building in Limbe. This is the building, we're still touring it. If you haven't watched part 1, please make sure you watch it. I'm going to leave a link to that video down in the description box so you can better understand me, where I'm coming from. Okay, so upon entering the building, what you have here on our right is the Erica ballroom, which I toured in part 1. So that's why I say you should watch the video. Okay, and if you haven't subscribed, please make sure you subscribe before heading out. And if you're new on this channel, hi, I'm called Elomo Carol, and welcome to today's vlog. Hope you love it here. Subscribe. Okay, so to get access into the main building, you have to climb. Once you climb, on your left hand side, you have the entrance where you have the reception. On our left and on our right, you have the restaurant. Yes, the restaurant is on our right, and this is the restaurant. It's quite beautiful. It's a quite beautiful site. And on our left, that is the receptionist area. And you have this empty space here. I don't know what's supposed to be there, but I'm definitely sure something is supposed to be there. Or I've just forgotten what they told me was supposed to be there. Anyways, you had live performance, live music for those who were eating at the restaurant for entertainment, and this beautiful, very huge chandelier. Once you enter, my god, it's like the owner of this place is a lover of massive chandeliers. They just give it a different vibe, I mean. But yeah, the restaurant is kind of course, posh, nice, classy, whatever adjective you want to use to describe it is really nice, sophisticated. And it was a Sunday, right? They have buffets on Sundays and live performances, so that's why you could see somebody singing. So yeah, you should check it out and make sure you come and eat here on a Sunday with your kids. So pictures of the place, that's the restaurant, and that's the chandelier with the lights on. This is the restaurant. Beautiful view, beautiful everything. On to the other places in the building. We got into the elevator to go further. Shout out to our tour guide. He was really nice, friendly, gave us all information we needed for this place. I'm really grateful for him. He was so understanding, and he took out time on this day to take us around the place. I'm really grateful for him. Please, family members, leave a thank you for him in the comment section. Okay, yes. Anyways, coming out of the elevator, we're going to the chapel. They do have a chapel here. Yes, I'm sure you're surprised as we were. Yes, they do have a chapel here for prayers. So once you enter the chapel, you see, like, I don't know if to say I was in awe, but I was just really impressed that the building could think of having a chapel with so much going on in the building. They have really comfortable chairs. The chapel is quite small, and it's like for private services. That's how they call them for Pentecostal churches. Yeah, private services. And in the case of you're renting the hall for a wedding reception, you can come and do your wedding here. If you want a like private small weddings and you don't want too much population, you could come and do your wedding here, so that after the service you just move down and enter your reception hall with the rest of the population waiting for you there. How cool is that? Everything here was thoroughly planned and executed. Now you have this piano here, and the guy was trying to explain to us that these are the most recent pianos, 2022 versions, Yamaha and Roland. I think Solange should better explain to you guys what he was explaining there, because she got most of the explanations while I was trying to do the video. But I know he said those were the most recent pianos, and he gave a story of how they got them. I think somebody donated it to them. They had the 2021 version. I think somebody donated the recent 2022 version. Anyways, this is what their how do they call it, pulpit looks like. And then you have their altar. They have two chairs there, and they said it could be set up to the way you want it. If you are using it for a wedding, You could set it up, put a table. If your pastor will need a table there or whatsoever, you could set it up the way you want. Now it's just empty because there is no event there. You can just come in here to pray. It's open for the public to come and pray at any time. You can gain access to this place. This is the only place in the building which you can gain access to at any time. On their altar they have the anointing oils and one or two things. And of course, above me, you guys know I love looking above me. Yeah, it was really clean and nice as usual. Lighting everywhere, so good, so beautiful, very comfortable chairs. I mean, if you sit here, you're not gonna cry of waste space. It's so comfortable, it's intimate, it's small, it's nice. I love it. I mean, it's really thoughtful of the owner to put a chapel in here where people can come and pray. How cool is that? I mean, we need to give the owner one bottle of whatever he's drinking. Anyways, we're done with the tour of the chapel. Time to switch off the light and move over to the next place. The owner of this place is definitely a lover of chandeliers. I mean, there are chandeliers at every point in this building. I think if he cannot have a massive chandelier put somewhere, he will make sure there is a small chandelier there. I mean, there is always a chandelier everywhere. I mean, it's so beautiful when you just walk out of the elevator and you see a very nice, beautiful chandelier hanging somewhere. We're definitely going to come back to tour that room, but let's move over to the gym section. Now, I'm not a lover of working out. You guys know on this channel, I'm trying to gain some calories. I'm not trying to lose calories. And I already do a lot of work in the house for me to live healthy. Don't tell me workouts to live healthy. I already do a lot of work at home for me to live healthy. So for those of you who are gym lovers or who are living healthy lovers and want to keep fit, definitely they have the various machines here. I don't even know what they are used for because I don't work out like that, but I definitely know if you're a workout person, you should enjoy this because they just look like I could stand on it and be doing the paddling or the running or the lifting, whatever the case. I just love the fact that there are mirrors in this place. When you're working out and you can be looking at yourself like, how are you looking, how are you sweating? You get the vibes. That is the beauty of this place. There are mirrors everywhere, new machines. All the machines are newly imported into the country, so you are not scared of, oh, you can start running on a machine and it just stops and leaves you halfway. If the curd light also, of course, the building has a generator, standby generator, which automatically comes on when the cat light, because we all know we're in this country and we cannot trust our new, okay. So definitely they have a standby generator, so don't be scared if you're doing your event here or whatsoever. They have you covered, as in you're not going to be embarrassed, your guests are not going to get embarrassed. You're definitely covered when it comes to lights and other stuff in this building. So those of you who want to keep fit, there are machines here to help you keep fit. So make sure you live healthy and keep fit. Okay? Those of you who are gym lovers. Anyways, that's it for the gym. Let's move over onto the next room. This next room is kind of empty. It's an empty space for now. There's still lots of work going on in this building. This is an empty space. I think it's supposed to be the spa where they do massages. They haven't put in their beds and their machines and all that stuff yet, but definitely it's going to come in. I don't know, he said sometime, I've forgotten the exact timeline, but definitely they are going to set it up. They still have so much going on in this building, so much to handle, so much work going on. But this room right here is where you do massages. They're massaging you and you're seeing a view of Limbe, as in you're seeing everywhere around. You can see the sea from this place, but not so clearly, except you climb to like the next floor above, then you can see the sea clearly and fully. Now on to the next space. This is an office space. It has, I think, like two separate rooms. Like in there can be like the manager or whatsoever, or the CEO of the company or whatsoever that rents the place. In here will be his or her own office space, manager, CEO, whatever of the business. And out there will be like the receptionist or whatever the person wants to have in this other section that you're seeing. I think it was thoughtful enough for the person who designed the whole place. You can set it up to whatever way you want. They don't restrict you. You can set it up to however you want, provided you have paid for this space. And they just have a couple of things packed in here for the meantime, because the space is not yet occupied. I think this is the only office space which is not occupied in this building. The rest of the office spaces are all occupied, so we could not gain access to them to show you guys a view of how other people have set the offices up, because it was a Sunday and they were locked. We had to come a different day, but family members, baby girls being what they are, didn't show up. But anyways, the other places are occupied, and I think I should have pictures of how they are set up. I'm going to insert them somewhere so you guys can see how the offices look like being set up. Anyways, we're done with that. I think there is a conference room up there as well, but we could not gain access because again it was a Sunday. The rest of the spaces were closed. Those were the only ones we could gain access to. The rest of them were either closed or busy on that day. So moving on to the outside part, this is the part that actually entered my eye when I was moving and going to the market. I kept seeing these red chairs here with red umbrellas, and I'm asking myself, what is going on in this building? Is it a restaurant or what? This is the part that gave me the vibe of, oh, a restaurant was happening here. This is the view of this outside space. It's just a nice small space to just chill. There is so much breeze passing up here. Like this place, once you sit here, there is so much breeze passing here. It's cold, and I'm surprised. Limbe, which is so much, is so hot. This place is so cold, so airy and fresh. This is the view you get from above. Like you see this design of the building here and the sky, of course. And if you're standing, this is the view you get of the outside part, the parking lot, the gate. That's the gate which we entered from. And family members were done at this point. We had to go. We are done touring the building. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Okay, hit the like button, turn on post notification bell, and I'm definitely going to see you on my next one, unfailingly by the help of God. Bye. Later. Ciao.